Hey everyone, Kyle once again. Welcome back to the next episode review of Guild Receptionist, episode 5. And I gotta say that, well, probably still feel sorry for Elena because, hey, I mean, the times that she does act bitchy though, but sometimes she does, have a heart a lot of times though, but, well, bitchy especially towards Jade, I mean, I also feel bad for him too because the guy personally doesn't do anything wrong. I mean, he's just being a nice guy to Elena, I mean, he helps her out with her paperwork, which honestly I think he maybe do a better job than she does. And he's always trying to be friendly, but he gets right through the coals by Elena, because well, because all the overtime she has to do, and because of a lot of people not refusing to defeat the bosses, but she does, times she has been acting nice though, but I mean, because even afterwards, after defeating the Dark God, and we have the mage, Lulu Lee, she concocts this potion or an antidote to heal them, right? Like the guy, Lo, I think his name is Loey. She makes a potion that's rainbow color, and he doesn't want to take it as hell the way it looks, but he does take it though. But it's like he makes when he turns all gray, like his soul is left in though, but it eventually it helps him heal, and you get more of those character moments like, hey, thanks for helping us, for healing and all that. Because there's a point where they're doing the group of the Silver Sword, they're training, right? Which I did not know at first until, because they're training, they're fighting against this, with those same werewolf warriors, right? And they have a new guy with them, to help be on the front lines with them. And the guy does get a slash in. And at first I thought, wait, is this a type of damage they're dealing though? Because it looks kind of like no blood is gushing out, right? And then when the new guy gets it, because he said he wants to get a better hit on it, and he gets hit, and it's like the same thing. And then by the time when Elena comes in, because she defeats it easily because she needs to ask Jade something, and it turns out it was all just a hologram. So okay, and it's it looks like in the same Coliseum where Elena was going to fight against the guild master. So it looks like they do have training sessions for them, for practice battles before they go out there and do the real ones. Okay, so they do have practice sessions before they actually go on the actual adventures. Okay, cool. They have a holographic crystal device that makes predictions and makes them do holographic trainings. And this new guy is with them, yeah, he gets a lucky hit on it, but he wants to press him better though by actually taking it down. But he gets hit because you see the same holographic strike he got on his chest, right? And then Lulu Lee, she kind of feels a little bit slow because of what happened, so because of what happened in the last thing against the Dark God, and her staff got destroyed, right? So they with Jade and Loey, they contributed in making her a new one. So they made her or they kind of purchased a new staff for her. But what was going on though? But after the training, when Elena erupts them, the training, he needed to ask Jay something. And that's what I mean, just you feel bad because he didn't do anything wrong. He's just being a nice guy, but yeah, doesn't deserve the verbal abuse though. But the thing is though, at the same time, I think he kind of enjoys it because I think because he's crushing on Alina, you know. So I think he kind of enjoys that. So because I think because he's crushing on her. And then with Lena, because, you know, she wants to, and this whole entire time of this episode, you can say this is a filler episode because there's not much action except for the one training scene, though. But a lot of it is just talking, right? Because Lena, she wants to go to the festival this time because last couple times we saw in the flashback, she never got a chance to because of all the overtime paperwork she had to do. So she really wants to go to this festival this time, you know, and she's willing to do all this paperwork, even with her coworker saying, "Why are you doing all this? Why don't you say have someone else do it?" And she kind of feels guilty on that, like leaning all the work to on that one person, though, right? It just feels like laziness, you know. So she feels obligated to do all the paperwork, you know. And then and we see it, and we see like. They get flooded with people, right? And we see that there's like two other receptionists that work there with the two of them. They get flooded and they get totally exhausted. But before all that, they were like cleaning the floors, you know, well, they're not mopping the floors, but they were just like washing the floors. I'm like. On top of that, I'm like, on top of doing all the paperwork, I mean, now that the wash the floors too, it makes me think like how run this place is, you know, because, I mean, first of all, yeah, the guild receptionist, like, doing a poor job at hiring more people, you know. He should hire more receptionists, or hire a janitor to help clean the floors, you know, like, take a little bit of time to hire a janitor to do the floors instead of having these girls, you know, clean the floors and then tell them they do shitloads of paperwork, you know. I'm like, that's cold, you know. But regardless, Alina, she talks because she's really willing to do whatever she takes to go to this festival, right? And then she goes and talks with Jade, you know, and, well, first of all, the Guildmaster and the Silver Sword, they're, like, talking in the room where Lena is doing all the paperwork, right? Because, like, why are you talking in here? And the Guildmaster's like, well, what we talk about is, like, we can't, like, risk, you know, other people listening at the Guild headquarters, so this is better to talk right in here. Basically where she's doing all of her paperwork at. And so... And then she's willing to talk. She was originally happy because her coworkers like in the same about having going on dates at the film festival, and she's like, "Why are you going alone? You know, you should have someone go with you." And then when Jay brings up, she's like, basically said, "You better drop dead." You know, I'm paraphrasing though, but it's like. Once again, talking smack to him, it's like, the guy didn't do anything wrong. I was like, he just asking, you know. But he's like, it's like, hey, you can go on me to just one day, and then you can have the other 2 days to yourself. So, I'm like, well, she was like, well, she didn't want, it'd be like total. I found out where she was like, it's like total hell just to be with him anyway, right? And she's saying this, well, she thought she was saying this in her head, but she's saying it out loud. And he's like, you know, I can hear you, right? But it's like, oh, it's hell to spend time with him, but 2 days for myself, the next 2 days for myself. Okay, I'll do it. Let's go to the festival. So. I mean, it's so fun all around, you know. Just like especially the chemistry between these two is very fun, you know. I mean, it's like, yeah, you know, now that Elena finally she wants to finally get a chance to go to the festival that she really wants to, you know, like these fancy foods and stuff, you know, and just have fun, you know, all to herself, you know. So it's like, hey, you know, just one day with this one guy, the next 2 days for myself, well, all to myself. Okay, fine, deal, you know. I mean, also just such as the fact that, you know, how this guild you know, just how poorly run it is, you know, it's making them do all this paperwork, let alone they have to clean the floors and wash the floors as well. I'm like, just hire a janitor, you know. Go to the guild and says, hey, can you at least try to hire someone to wash the floor? Because we have all this paperwork we have to do on top of this, you know, and just... This show is fun. It's fun all around, you know. It's just like, yeah, this one was considered was very, except for the one training scene, but all of these be considered as filler, or it's just more talkative, you know. You know, it doesn't have to. I mean, it doesn't everything have to rely on action just alone. You know, sometimes moments like these can be very fun too. You know, so, but it was still, it was a very fun episode regardless. So I mean, I enjoyed it. So hopefully now she finally get a chance to enjoy the festival. You know, at the same time she has to tolerate going on go the one day on a date with Jade. You know, for one day. So, but yeah, but that's episode 5 of Guild Receptionists. Thanks for watching. Stay tuned for the next video, and we'll see you next time. Later.